Hello, my friends, and welcome to our astrological vibrations for Tuesday, August 5th, 2025 by Gaia Blooming. I'm Mimi, and our energy mantra for today is I let love rule my inner evolution revolution. I don't think I usually start by saying hello, my friends, and I think that tripped me up. I do say that on my patron group, and maybe it's melding. It tripped me up a little bit, but I like it because you're all my friends. So thank you for spending time with me. Oof, today is interesting. We have got a lot of square energy going on, and letting love rule your inner revolution evolution hopefully will help you, as well as bringing along a little patience to the day, to the journey. So we start off with the moon in Sagittarius, bringing that fire energy, and that moon in Sagittarius is starting the day with a square to Mars. So just for a little time perspective, the exact peak of this happens at 8:28 a.m. Pacific time, so that's 11:28, basically 11:30 Eastern time. I was like, am I doing the math right? I did the math right. So it's just right in that, first mix of the day. And these squares, the Virgo Sagittarius squares is interesting because they are two of my know-it-alls of the zodiac. And so they know it all, but in different ways, and they come to their intelligence in different ways. And so it can just be a little headbutting there. And then we have its moon and Mars. And moon and Mars, when they interact, it can be very emotional. The moon can push Mars's emotion buttons that makes it all go up in flames, so to speak. And so this square is just a little challenging. But what I'm feeling for it is there's two ways to move through this. And one is dropping into the body and stopping that need of being right. That's that Virgo way. The other is like seeing things from the Sagittarius broader perspective. And when you see things from the broader perspective, you're like, okay, I see this is where you are on the road. This is where I'm on the road. While we have different perspectives. Basically, we're seeing different things, and it's okay. And so keep that in mind, but just know like that energy could spike. We then go into void course of moon, and I always get a little sleepy when the moon goes a little void. I find things get really quiet, and then we're going to have the moon move into Capricorn right around 10 a.m. Pacific time. Moon in Capricorn is a lot less impatient and aggressive than fiery moons can be. Definitely a little bit more pragmatic, a little space for this patience. But then the moon in Capricorn goes immediately into squares. It's squaring Saturn, and it's squaring Neptune, and then it's pulling an opposition later in the evening with Venus in Cancer. And so all of these can be a little, the word coming through is caustic, a little caustic in the energy. Again, I think that patience and pragmatic energy will be required. I have the slowing down card. I wouldn't mind if the universe threw this into the stack like every day moving forward with the strong air energies going on. Now, while the moon in Capricorn can help ground us a little, again, it's feeling the caustic word is like, I don't think there could be anything more perfect than this. As it squares the Aries, we may feel, again, this is some of the fire stuff, right? Our fire being snuffed out, which is almost more frustrating than anything else. And so we may have to really look and see where we're holding, I don't know, ammunition against anyone who snuffs out our fire. That's just kind of adding ammunition to the fire. Now, throwing in to add to this energy is the fact that Mars does hit 29 today. Mars hits 29 early in the morning. And the final degree just, again, ups the ante of everything. So even once we're past the moon and Mars doing their little dance early in the day, Mars is still out there kind of raging a little bit. So it's going to be important to often like check in, drop into our body, do some of that grounding work to help support this. Because I feel like when it's so airy, which it's very airy, as we have Uranus at 1 degree Gemini, and we have Pluto not too far off at 2 degrees Aquarius, and here comes Mars into Libra, so preparation is key. It's like the image I'm getting is people throwing cigarettes onto dry grasses. Like, buttons are going to be pushed really easy, and the Mars energy can flare in somebody so easily. And then meanwhile, it's windy, right? And it's frenetic. And so that just throws ammunition onto the fire. And so we just have to be really aware of our own aggro energy, where we're aiming it, and coming back to the heart of things. Now, one last piece to add to this energy that we have going on. We're in our second evolution day of Sun in Leo. We have the Sun today at 13 degrees. And so this is just pushing that all the more. That Uranus energy can trigger. And so patience and slowing down are like keys, and staying connected to your heart and seeing before you respond. If you can respond, react. If you can drop into your heart, if you can remember kindness, or even remember like goodness. The inner child card today is really beautiful with that. We will have Mars shifting signs tomorrow, but not until later in the day tomorrow. So we've got this 29 Mars Virgo energy. Now, this is a great time to take action in regards to your health and well-being with Mars at 29 Virgo. This can be a really great time to clean up your space. Use this energy, Mars energy, it needs to be used, right? Like if you're sitting with it, that's more likely to like strike the match. But if you're utilizing it, cleaning your house, taking care of yourself, again, not going overboard, doing it in balance, but that definitely can help, I don't know, funnel the energy. And that's something that we want to do in all of this, is funnel the energy a little bit. See, laziness in reverse, where you're not necessarily feeling lazy. Now, like I said, you may have a little dip with the moon in the void. So moon shifts at like, it's noon Central Time, 10 Pacific, 1 Eastern. You may have a little like dip. You may need a little lunchtime siesta. But once you come back, and once that moon especially comes online and starts squaring the Aries energy, Saturn and Neptune in Aries, again, there's energy that needs to be utilized. So laziness is not it. The cards do encourage turning in. Again, I think it's like dropping in, grounding, but making sure that you're connected with your heart, because this is just snappy, fiery, and it's fun. It's so fun to like fire back and be like, ha, I'm so clever, I got that on you. And that's the ego, right? And that is not going to bring peace. So just watch for that snappy part of yourself that's ready to just take off some heads. Final card is the Existence Magician, and I think this card in this case is a good reminder that we are all co-creating. We are all magicians. We are all manifesting the earth that we exist and live on. What are you bringing forth in this caustic energy? If we want politicians to behave, we too need to learn how to behave. And I have seen the internet. I think you've seen the internet too. We do not behave there. So we have a long ways to go. All right, but this card is beautiful. And it's kind of the theme of the day. Let love guide you. And when I saw this card, and just with the astro energy, the song by Lenny Kravitz, Let Love Rule, popped into my head. So let love guide you. Choose to see the good in the world today. And I'm going to read this whole thing because it's short and hopefully supportive. So it says, there is magic all around us, woven throughout the fabric of existence. It weaves its threads within our lives, stretching between hearts, embracing souls, and wrapping itself within us. It is that spark, that feeling of home, that smile upon the face of a beloved friend. It is the good we see in the world and the good we carry deep inside us all. Even so, at times, we can lose sight of this good. If you have pulled this card, then it's time to see the magic again. The exercise is, take time to purposely acknowledge the good things in your life. You are some of the good things in my life. I am grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you for watching. Write down all that you are appreciative for. No detail is too small. As you remember all of the good, let the feeling of gratitude envelop every part of your being with warmth and dazzling bright light. And the journaling prompt is, how does your inner child see magic in the world? And a lot of times it is the child in us that can really tap into the beauty and the magic. And that is an elixir, that is a remedy for energies like this. So, I wish you magic. I wish you to see the good. I wish you to experience the good. And I wish you lots of peace and some beautiful big heart light in and through this energy today. You can book a reading if you would like some support, if you're moving through anything that you are finding challenging. This is what astrology can help us understand and move through. You can book a reading. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. And the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and may your guiding light be strong, and know that you can trust your process. Namaste.